Do not casually step into another person's magnetic field, lest you ruin your own fortune. Sociologists have discovered an astonishing law of magnetic fields. Who you are determines who you will meet. Everyone carries their own magnetic field. Those with similar frequencies attract one another, draw close, and create resonance. Only those whose magnetic fields are similar to yours can bring you comfort and long-lasting bonds. Remember, never casually interfere with someone else's magnetic field. The ancients said, "One arrow can break 9 precious swords," meaning that even if you are very fortunate, if you come into contact with someone with a bad magnetic field, your destiny will also be affected, and your work and life will gradually decline. Do not let your fortune be ruined by others. Stay away from those who steal your magnetic field. Only when you are around people whose magnetic fields align with yours will you feel happy, comfortable, radiant, and in good condition, with luck beginning to flourish. Here is a truth for you. The way to prosper is to cultivate your magnetic field. A person's magnetic field is essentially the energy emitted by the soul. Though invisible, the magnetic field possesses great power, constantly changing our lives. Einstein once said that everything in the universe is energy, and humans are no exception. You and I are both energy fields. What we call an energy field is in fact a magnetic field, because everything in the universe is composed of particles, and the vibrational frequencies of these particles are formed by energy and magnetic fields. For example, a car has its own vibration frequency, as does a tree or a rock. These vibration frequencies create the unique magnetic field of each object. Each human being is also made up of countless cells and tiny particles, and therefore has a unique frequency. If you meet someone whose vibrational frequency is similar to yours, you will certainly feel an inexplicable sense of familiarity with them, and the two of you will easily become friends. On the contrary, if the vibrational frequencies differ too much, you will feel incompatible with the other person. Moreover, these vibrational frequencies influence one another. For example, two people who live together for a long time will gradually develop similar frequencies. Even their thinking and physical conditions will become alike. In such a relationship, the stronger energy field influences the weaker one. For instance, if you are surrounded by successful people with strong energy fields, after some time living and working with them, you too will gradually become successful like them. Therefore, your vibrational frequency and the frequencies around you reflect your own fortune. If you can change your magnetic field, you can change your destiny. If a person wants to absorb greater energy, the first thing they must do is empty themselves so that the high-energy magnetic field can flow into their body. At the same time, they must connect with nature so that the universe's vibrational frequencies can synchronize with them. Of course, the fastest way is through meditation, using brainwaves to create magnetic frequencies. In this way, you can use your own magnetic field to change your life. For example, a friend comes to you to vent their anger, and you sit and listen to them talk about many negative things. You may not realize it, but you are being affected by their negative energy. Work begins to go wrong, your mood worsens, you become irritable and disordered. Meanwhile, that friend quickly recovers and returns to normal. It may sound unbelievable, but within our circles of connection, this is precisely the phenomenon of borrowing energy. In a negative magnetic field, you will absorb harmful energy, and your fortune will deteriorate. Only in a positive magnetic field can you sense good energy, allowing your life to go smoothly. As the saying goes, follow flies and you will find toilets. Follow bees and you will find flowers. Follow millionaires and you will earn hundreds of thousands. Follow beggars and you will only learn to beg. Positive people are like the sun, bringing brightness wherever they shine. Negative people are like the moon, sometimes full, sometimes waning. In life, one must avoid negative magnetic fields and negative people. Stay close to those with a pure magnetic field and be with those who have positive energy. There is a saying, the kind of life you want depends on the kind of people you are close to. The kind of people you want to attract depends on the kind of person you strive to become. The greatest clarity a person can have is not to easily step into others' magnetic fields and not to let anyone disrupt their own magnetic field. If you want a good life, you must cultivate a stable inner self. In life, we inevitably hear all kinds of opinions, meet all kinds of people, and encounter matters that affect our emotions. If you worry too much about everything external, it is like chaining yourself with invisible shackles, never to be free. Only by knowing how to filter, to eliminate the external noise, and to protect your own magnetic field can you obtain the peace and happiness you desire. Although we cannot control the chaotic outside world, we can master our own magnetic field. Do not be infected by others' emotions. Do not carry others' karma. Do not fear others' gaze. When you cultivate peace and stillness within, you will not be disturbed in heart, not be bound in action, and thus attain the freedom and serenity you desire.